I got 7 Mac 11s, about 8, 38s, 9, 9, 10 Mac 10s, the shits never end. You can't touch my brick.
Hello, fanboys and fangirls. This is the Late Duck Podcast. I am the moderator of this cast today. They call me the Public Black Man, aka the Dingling King, or just Robert Brown for normal people.
The Dingling all I talk about!
Beside me in the middle of our cast, we got Duval Brown. No relation. Obviously.
Yeah.
Nickname Duval?
At least that I know of.
I don't know, I kind of see a resemblance.
We are family.
Oh, what is your nickname, Duval?
Red Tornado.
Red Tornado. Good choice. And on the far end of me, I got Brian Holtz. Any purple nickname that you want for the cast?
I'll have one next time.
Well, okay, let's start this cast by talking about Comic-Con. Big news at Comic-Con. The first big thing I'd like to talk about is Godzilla. Oh my god, I've been wanting this movie for almost a decade now. Well, hell, more closer to 20 years since I saw, I want to say Godzilla versus Ghidorah back when I was 3. I was like, oh my god. Why can't we do this on the state side with less people moving their mouths and the words actually going with it?
No, it's no use.
That would be awesome. And then the 90s movie came out, and I was...
Killed it.
That was alright. And then I got older, and like, no, that was complete shit.
You know, movie producer Dean Devlin, I always felt bad about screwing millions of moviegoers out of their hard-earned money with that steaming pile of crap we made called Godzilla.
I know, Roland Emmerich. We should totally remake.
Fucking Ferris Bueller.
I'm like, even as a kid, I knew that movie wasn't right for me simply because it was just Godzilla. It was just Godzilla on his own wreaking havoc. And I knew at the time that's what the first movie was, but my favorite Godzilla movies were always him duking it out with another monster saying, yo, this is my town, motherfucker. You came to the wrong place.
There's only one thing on Godzilla's mind right now.
Let's get this mother croc!
Yeah, Godzilla Final Wars. That is a recommended movie I'd have you see before you watch this new Godzilla movie.
I'll definitely check it out.
Which I think, as long as it comes close to something like Godzilla versus Rodan, but modernized, I'd be happy with that. That's not. I don't think I'd be asking too much.
All I know is I just seen Pacific Rim not too long ago, so I see what they can do with giant building smashing monsters. Bring it, bring it. You got my money already.
Shut up and take my money.
Avengers: Age of Ultron, the movie. And my only question about this is, they mentioned something about it gonna be an origin story. Why make an origin story? Like, you already got an Ant-Man movie coming out, and he's obviously gonna be the person who's gonna make Ultron. Whose origin do we really need to talk about more?
Well, like, you also got the, like, Quicksilver, Scarlet Witch. I'm sure the Falcon's gonna be in it. Like, you're gonna have a whole lot of stuff mashed into that movie.
Hopefully. To say, like, go ahead.
I was thinking Falcon was gonna be in Captain America 2 when he's taking on Bucky, the Winter Soldier.
Yeah, but I heard he's in Avengers as well.
Yeah.
To me, the only way that they're gonna play it off is that it's done by Tony Stark, because in Iron Man 3, he makes his armors like sentient almost, and it's gonna be like, I think Jarvis goes bad and turns on the Avengers. Like, that's the only way I think it could work without Pym.
That's a solid possibility. Any thoughts on that one, Hope?
You know, like you guys said, you know, you have all these characters. I hope they do that. Like, but it's always that possibility that, you know, they're not gonna cast that many people for all these superheroes to do that.
I think people are more upset that it's not going to have Hank Pym, even in the Ant-Man. From what I'm hearing it's going to be Scott Lang in Ant-Man. So,
well, that's me and Austin actually talked about this, the Amazing Spider-Man fan. The reason why they don't want to go with Hank Pym is because Hank Pym towards pretty early on in his career and towards the middle of it, was a pretty mean hero. Like, he wasn't that likable. Like, he was
Hell.
a wife beater.
Yeah, in the
cheated.
Ultimates, he smacked this old lady around a couple times in the Ultimates.
Yeah.
I will remember you.
And to the people that are like, an Ultron movie, I don't want to see an Ultron movie. I want to see something cool. I'm like, I want to see Thanos. I'm like, well, hey, it could be worse. It could be Kang the Conqueror.
I think he's...
Huh?
Kang's awesome!
Kang the Conqueror, I guess it's because I've been reading the Ultimates lately, and Kang the Conqueror got changed into a chick, and it's all weird in there. I'm like,
Yeah.
Kang the Conqueror, I don't think I want to I like that character.
I think X-Men are actually going to do a little better this time. You know, Bryan Singer's heard everybody's complaints. You know,
Yeah.
Nobody wants leather-clad Wolverine anymore, you know. So, let's hope it's better. It seems like it's got a
they
good
get Dom in
premise.
the yellow suit.
Well, I doubt it.
It's kinda. It's like this mustard suit. I've seen a piece of it, not the whole thing.
Oh, really?
It could be more based off of Wolverine's brown suit, since that's actually, believe it or not, that's actually one of the longest running Wolverine suits in comics.
It's my favorite. I still love it. Like, it's still my favorite Wolverine costume.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to check out the next Wolverine movie. It looks like it's gonna be an improvement. From what I hear, doesn't have that many mutant cameos, and that has me excited.
Is it gonna be a sequel or just like right after X-Men Origins?
This takes place after X3, and then
Oh,
X-Men Days of Future Past will take place right after the Wolverine, is what they were saying. But that's going to have like 3 different timelines in it from what they're saying. So that's
Yeah.
going to be... Anytime you time travel, like, there is a serious possibility of fucking the story up bad.
It's more like a big ball of wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey stuff.
Walking Dead.
oh man,
Oh boy,
my favorite subject.
can't wait for this next season. Well, even though the 3rd season ended on a sour note, I still overall like the 3rd season the most.
Yeah,
My main reason for disliking the ending of the 3rd season is you couldn't have the confrontation between the governor and Rick like they were building up to.
hmm
And I'm like, other than that, I thought overall, Walking Dead season 3, great. I can't
Oh,
wait
yeah.
for the gun.
The problem I had with the ending of season 3 was not only that you didn't get that I can't even speak right now.
Confrontation.
Yes, thank you. Is that they bring all the Woodbury residents back to the prison?
Well, not
Like-
all of them.
Well, I'm pretty sure like most of them.
Yeah.
And the only problem I had with that is these like Rick and everybody they killed off all these soldiers from Woodbury, and now these people are just gonna trust them and go to their prison. Like in a scenario like that, if I was in the Woodbury camp, I'd be like, wait a minute.
Well, I think
What else are you
that-
going to do, though?
That was like most of the Woodbury soldiers weren't even killed by Rick's team. They were killed by the mayor and like
Yeah.
his little team of elites.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so
But regardless, they were set to make Rick seem like the bad guy and everything, so that's why I'm saying that. But that's the only problem I had with the ending. The governor not getting killed off a little kind of threw me off too. I could have sworn he was good. He
That was
good
done
in
on
season 3.
purpose.
Yeah.
They did that on purpose.
well
They let you down easy.
Well, yeah, especially with that preview that they showed up. Like it, from a comic book reader standpoint, the fact that the governor's still around, and also the fact that inside the comic books, when they were inside the prison, there was a killer amongst the humans that were going around murdering people. That's gonna be interesting. It's like, is it the governor? Is the governor working with somebody who's inside the prison?
Exactly.
How's this gonna tie to Tyrese's mental breakdown, which is gonna happen at some point?
Exactly.
Spoilers.
Yeah. I'm looking
Like-
forward to seeing how season 4 is gonna be.
I'm definitely thrilled about it. I hope it picks up. I hope it picks up more and keeps it going instead of like beginnings exciting, middle's kind of slow, and then the ending's exciting. But
That's every TV show, man.
Let's get this mother crock!
Thank you for watching the Late Duck viewers. I'm Robert Brown, the Public Black Man. Duvall, next.
I'm Duvall, Red Tornado.
Brian, I'll have a nickname next time.